Namaste, love and light, starseeds. Yeah, listen. Somebody is trying to crisscross and confuse your intuition, your vision still. Like, I feel like you guys are really definitely is focusing on moving forward, but somebody is crazy in their mind. They are nut and they're thinking opposite. It's like somebody keeps projecting, like somebody here also keep projecting on my videos, like they keep tired of, like they're tired of hearing this. I keep saying the same thing. I don't know why I'm keep hearing like keeper. What? Some man or some karmic masculine trying to say, oh, he can keep her. That's supposed to be you feminines. All right, somebody's supposed to be, I guess. What? Why these karmics think they're supposed to be your divine keeper? Like they're saying, you know, all the work that they've done to try to help you. Somebody is angry and they keep playing games in your energy because they think that they helped you, and you cross them, and it's the other way around. They are, and they know they're in despair because they working real hard for their spells to work. Oops. And their spells is they're doing, I'm getting Satanism again. This person just don't know what they're playing with. They're playing with like some deadly curses or some shit. They trying to like unalive you. I'm getting like your mom. That keeps standing out. They trying to say you trying to curse their mom. What does mom's got to do with any of this? What does their mom or your mom got to do with any of this? I feel like this person involved your mom. All right, or you could be a mom and they involved you in their drama. They dragged you in their shit. This has nothing to do with, they keep trying to scare you too, like with death, like you're gonna die. You and your partner are gonna pass away. This is some dark energy, y'all. And it's like they don't want you to see this, but you can feel it. It's like it's obvious that it's coming from them. Who else is coming after you with these crazy ass fucking messages and shit that they trying to send you through the mind, or they could be even sending you messages from like fake numbers and shit. Like, who else is it? It's a karmic ex that's mad that you moved on. And they're trying to say, no, it's not me. You know, I know I'm going to jail. I know I can go to jail behind this. They're lying to you. They got two sides, you guys. They're very two-faced. They got two sides. And I feel like, you know, it's like they could have tried to explain themselves to people, try to play victim, but I feel like people still see through their bullshit because of the stuff that they're doing, and they keep trying to crisscross your vision, your third eye, so you won't see. All right, it's like they know you are an official person. You hold some type of leadership power. It's in your heart. This power is in your heart. You a leader. It's like they keep remembering all of the things. Hold on. Like they it's like they're remembering of how powerful you are, and all the things you used to tap into. All right, and they're trying to like erase that from you knowing it. Like, this is crazy. Like they said, the moment they trying to do a spell, like the moment you tap into it or think about it, it will just erase from your mind. They can't do this type of magic against you, y'all. This is some low vibrational stuff. They know they going to jail, or they can go to jail. They could even try to voice this to you, but they're still doing it. This is stalking. They know they can go to jail for this, but they still doing it because they think they're not going to get caught. Yeah, they stalking you because you're a privileged lady, and they want to make it seem like you're crazy. What makes you crazy? Why are you crazy about this? Like, what's missing? What hole is missing in your story? Because everything is true. Everything is spot on about what you're picking up and saying about this person, even what I'm saying. This person is awful. They have awful intelligence, awful intuition, and they feel awful in their stomach. They could be vomiting a lot, and they're trying to avoid how they feel, and they just want to project all what you're feeling and how you're trying to project that onto them. This person is like getting readings on you, or they're trying to pick up their own messages. They could still be trying to read cards. This is someone that would be like, they'll throw away the cards and then they're not really throwing it away, but they'll like put them away, probably dash them away somewhere in their closet and be like, I'm done with the cards, and then they'll go run back and get the cards. They could even be using playing cards. They could be trying to study the playing cards. They could do all the studying in the world, but if that natural gift and talent is not within them, if it does not run in their blood, all right, it's not going to activate. And they're trying to say, oh, well, it was, or it used to be. Well, they're not connected with that. They didn't inherit that. They always been a copycat and a mimic, and this is someone that they don't want to admit to this. They don't want to admit to it. They're like, I'm not a copycat. I'm not copying. No, I'm not. And they're like, you should feel ashamed for trying to call me a copycat. They're such a copycat. You told them they should feel ashamed. Shame on them. And they took your words and want to throw it on you. They're a copycat. Their whole life is like they trying to make their whole life a carbon copy of yours. It's like their whole life they could have been a copycat, and their family could even be saying it like, you copy off of everybody. You always copying off of people. Their family could even say they always copying off of you too. Like, people could see it and they don't want people to see it, and they trying to threaten jail on their family, or you gonna go to jail if you mess with divine feminine. This person saying crazy shit. Like, they in their mind thinking people trying to mess with you and them. And this is an ex now. This is an ex. They're like so obsessed with you, and they're thinking in their mind like y'all still together out there, and y'all gonna come back together in the physical. Y'all just in separation, and they're threatening people. If you do anything to divine feminine, you're gonna get karma, and only I can mess with divine feminine energy. They're crazy. They're like, I'm talking to Isis. I'm talking to pure Isis energy. They're weird. They have bad mental health. I don't see how the hell they just there in the third spiritually, and they feeling so ill in their stomach. It's not ascension symptoms. If that's what they're thinking, that's definitely not what it is. They're feeling nauseous, all right, because they're sick. They're feeling sick to their stomach because of how, I feel like their own energy is making them feel sick in their stomach. The energy that they're playing with, because you see, this is what I'm getting as well. It's like they're almost like trying to wish like sickness on you. Like, if you don't be with them, then they're gonna make you sick, and it's making them sick. This person could be eating certain foods that's making them sick. You get what I'm saying? And it's like with ascension symptoms, the nauseating feeling will be on and off. You know, maybe sometimes all day, but it's not as intense. This person is vomiting. They're throwing up. And they're trying to say it's because of their mom or some mature woman in their energy that they claim was doing spell work on them. This person is accusing everybody of doing spell work on them. They're saying their whole entire family, they said it to them. They said to their family, I know what you've done. Y'all all attacking. I feel like they was laughing at them, but they should take this shit seriously, because they honestly believe in that. They got, I feel like it's their own demons playing tricks on them, y'all. All right? It's their own demons. It could be other entities that's effing with them, that's making them think and believe these things too. But for some of you guys, I strongly feel it's their own mind playing tricks on them. All right, and those other entities are just feeding into it, keeping them in that dark place, keeping them entrapped. Whatever they try to do with those dark entities is doing it to them. It's like they be in their room or their house all day doing spells, working, quote unquote, working hard to get you back. They're crazy. And they did have certain people looking at you crazy, like, are you doing this to them? But they realize there's no way you doing this, because y'all not together. You moved on. The way they talking, how the way they talk about you, and then it's like they'll talk about you badly, and then they'll go ahead and say you're a good person. Like that, they're bipolar. They're bad. Listen, they bad in the mind. This person see you as great fortune, and they want to like claim you, marry you, so they can be attached to this. But I feel like this person's gonna die. I already see their grave made for them. I see the freaking, what is it, the plaque where the grave go. I don't know. This is God's judgment. It's already ordained for them to pass away. Somebody's also going to face a judge, and they may face the death penalty. I feel like this karmic masculine, he could have faced the death penalty in spiritual court. Yeah. This karmic, oh my gosh. They are facing, hold on. That was like the final verdict. Hold on. The stuff that they try to do to children and all that, this person is thinking about all the things that they put out there with spells, thoughts, projections, even the stuff that they try to plan, conspiracy and all that. And they're thinking of it, it's driving them crazy, because they know they can go down. They know they're going down. Like, they're literally sinking. They're going down, y'all. Like, literally right now, they're going down. And this Mercury retrograde, they really did try to confuse y'all. They really did. It was doing spells, and y'all was like feeling it. But it's like you was feeling this person trying to like get to your mind, and it wasn't working. But I feel like what y'all was feeling was coming from their crown. You was picking up their confusion, and what you was picking up from them also was that they was trying to confuse you. That's why they're coming towards you all sad and deserted, because they try to do this to you, but they got defeated. So now they coming all like normal and nice, like how they were supposed to the first time. They was hoping to come back towards you. You all confused and dingy. But that's what's happening to them. Them hearing this right now confuses them. Like, this is like when you talk to them, they get confused. Like, they can't comprehend, or they're just not in tune you know, with the conversation, it's like they don't, like, their comprehension skills is just bad. But I feel like this person was like low-key like attacking the Most High, because this person was attacking you. That's how God felt. This person, it's like they don't want you. I keep getting this energy. Somebody does not want you to be connected with the Most High. They don't want you to channel the Most High. They don't want you to talk to the Most High. They don't want you to see the truth about God. They want you to believe in the lie and illusions like everybody else who's meant to be entrapped. This is an angry, miserable soul. An angry demon. And it's like they're mad because they're not like everybody else. And it's because they won't work on themselves. They won't heal. This person was doing a lot of stuff that I don't want to speak on because it'll make me look crazy. But they was like trying to attack the Most High. And then trying to steal from you. Change your outcome. Change who your divine counterpart is. Then send you all this bad karma along your journey and your children. This person, all they have is death. That's all what's left for them is the death penalty. Of course, all that they did with the energy work, the spells, I guess they really didn't believe spiritual court was real, karma. That shit is real, man. All right, of course, what's being sent out there is being recorded. And how you think it's able to be sent back, karmic, instantly? Because you're being watched. And the universe knows. You don't think the universe feel you trying to use her energy to conjure some nonsense? That's how it gets sent back. This karmic was wrong. But my whole thing is they put out a lot of death spells for you and your kids, your family. All right, they also wanted to put an ending towards your destiny, your life purpose. And what you think that's going to lead to after they did all that collective? What do you think it's going to lead for anybody who does those type of things? Death, right? Because they're playing around with death. And they thought that they can like overcome your ancestors and your spirit guides. They really, truly, they thought that they was the tower that's in the Lenormand deck. That they are invincible. They was trying to steal all your ancestral spiritual protection and connection. Like trying to like almost like, I guess, step into your bloodline. And I'm literally seeing them like trying to step into your bloodline, where they are in the astral and the ancestral realm. They thought that they can like come up there in the heavens and like take your place or something. Like change that. Yeah. Change who's the chosen one in the bloodline. They can't do that. This is bad karma for them. Absolutely. Of course they're going to face bad karma, y'all. They too focus on the bad things of you. Like, there's nothing good about you. You just bad. Because that's how they are. Y'all, listen. This person is realizing that they actually came across a good person. You, a pure person, pure energy. You really didn't have any bad intention. You had no reason to. Because this person truly knows there's nothing that they have that you want. Not energy, not mind, not spirit. Because you was trying to help them. You already was established. Why do you think they saw you as someone that they can, like, you know, I guess, build with at one point? I feel like they saw you as an opportunity. That's probably what they could be saying to you. I saw, you know, that we can build a future together. I saw the potential. You know, you saw the opportunity. And then I'm hearing they saw the commitment. Yeah, they saw the commitment in the future, how they had to commit to you. And I don't feel like they was ready for that. So they started to cheat you, shortcut you. And now they want to deny all that they did. They did all those things and they want to deny it. That's why I'm getting it's confusion. And I also said it's conspiracy. You see, again, once they realize that they done wrong again, I fucked up, I know I fucked up, and they realize, oh shit, Divine Feminine get me back this time, you know, and they be thinking, I don't know why I thought she done moved on such a long time ago. So then they'll go ahead and start conspiring against you again about how you doing this to them. You gotta be doing something to them since y'all ain't together, right? And it's like, I feel like this person, their energy is drained. Like, they have nothing, they have no fight left within them. I told you, who is this man trying to pretend like he's so wealthy? He's not wealthy. All right, and also, all right, who's saying Byron Sandy is not wealthy? You want to see, all right, because I'm getting his energy too as well. That is a broke person that's hating on other people that got money, even the spirits that's wealthy. All right, this person was using Byron Sandy. It could be a man. There's a man in his bed sick. Now he's sick because he was speaking negative on Byron Sammy. Then he went towards Byron Sammy to make you sick. And he chose to protect you. All right, he worked for you. Whether you knew it or not, he can. Okay, and that don't mean you do some crazy shit. Obviously, this is a lesson to teach you. Don't use him that way. Don't. Listen, when it's time for war, you'll know when it's time for war. It ain't time for war when it comes down to this karmic. It's time for him to move on. All right, but it's war now. He made war, and he's being attacked. Understand that war energy coming from your ancestors because this mofo doing shit that don't need to be done. He want to start spiritual warfare. That's what he fucking got. And he all alone fighting. Initiating warfare by himself. All his other teammates done abandoned ship. They ain't fighting no more because they getting their ass kicked too. They just can't take it. They can't see out their third eye, so they don't really know what's going on. They thought they knew what they were seeing, and they thought they saw themselves winning, but it was their own demons playing tricks on them. They were losing. This man don't want to admit that he is in despair, that he is powerless and vulnerable. That's why he wants your power so damn bad, because he feel vulnerable. He wants some type of energy. All right, and he's vulnerable to open up his energy to any and everything. He went towards that left path, and he stopped at Byron's door. And Byron slammed the door and cursed him for even coming. Like, don't come to me with that nasty energy. He didn't greet Byron. He didn't have no offerings for Byron. Only the offering he had was for, I'll give you this in exchange of taking somebody's life. That's not enough. First of all, eye for an eye. Let me take your life first, and let's see how you like that. That's what the spirits is saying. Not just Byron. The other spirits that this karmic was using, Papa Legba is one of them. They was really trying to, really get, so it's weird because it's like they were trying to get you in trouble with the spirits, and they got in trouble. Like, they was really trying to use the spirits to cause you to get into some type of trouble or some shit while they avoid their karma, and they got in trouble. This person's intuition is blocked. They was never seeing Byron Sandy. And they wanted you to admit to the fact that you don't see the spirits that you work with, and you have the gift to see them. That's how you know to work with them, because you see them. You're chosen and connect. You're chosen to connect with these beings, and I'm getting you're chosen because they chose you first, and you was chosen when you came down on this planet. It was like your prophecy for you to be chosen to work with them. They was waiting for you at the crossroads, and this karmic was jealous. He's like, why I gotta work extra hard to catch up to the divine feminine? Why I gotta do all of that? Why I gotta do all this healing? Why I can't just go to the spirits like Byron and ask him for prosperity and ask him to protect me by unaliving somebody who I know who hurt me? If I feel like I was hurt, why do the spirits have to make a decision or judge, if, my hurt was enough? You want to know why the spirits do this? Is because you can choose to be a lot stronger and just move on. Why is moving on a weak move to this karmic? Why is getting back at them make them stronger? It's not going to give them no type of respect. What they think the spirit's going to respect them because they're getting down and dirty like them, but they think the spirits would do this type of things. This person thinks what they want to think, and they think is real, and it's not real. It's bare illusion, y'all. They thought they was messaging the spirits. I told you. Wow. I told you. They thought their messages was bare thoughts. And they'll probably try to say, well, the spirits are sending me messages through thoughts. Yeah, but it was forced. Yes, the spirits can send you downloads, I guess, through thoughts, or deep thought meditation. But you don't have no control over it. This was forced. A lot of shit that they said the spirit said, it sounds like something the karmic would say. And maybe they try to say that about you. The stuff you say sound like you would say it. No, the stuff you say is true. And it can be validated as it's true. Not like it's invalid. It's valid. This person got readings done. They was told. I said it recently. A karmic went to a reader, and the reader said, they may be calling this karmic, this reader a karmic now, but the reader said their guides are not going to allow you to do this because it's not supposed to be done. You don't deserve this. You moved on. They did you wrong. They're being a narcissist, straight up and down. But like I said, it was just their thoughts. They don't have no gifts. If they did once have them, they lost them. If they did come from a prosperous bloodline, they was cut from that. They was not a part of that will, the inheritance. They wasn't a part of it. They was stripped from it. Honestly, I'm seeing their ancestors strip them of whatever they once had because they abused that power. Take it how it resonates. For some of you guys, I feel like even in the past life, this person was stripped. Like, their family kicked them to the curb because they was working too hard in the sidelines to try to unalive you and leave you unemployed, homeless, desolate, and you have children. That's wrong. And somebody... They could, and somebody else, I'm getting more than one, they could be still expecting for you to fall because they're falling. So they're like, it gotta happen to you. No, eye for an eye. You called on the spirits for that to happen to us, and they said eye for an eye. They're taking your eye. since you want them to take one. You got to look into that. Karmic, that's just what it is. The punishment that you wanted for divine feminine is happening to you, and don't overthink that. There's nothing to overthink. It's some things. Listen, one thing about spirituality, I'm not going to say some things because, you know, it's more than just some things. But one thing about spirituality, and certain, you know, practices, topics, subjects of spirituality, is going to be just what it is. It's just simply, it is what it is. It's what it is. It can't be changed, because that is what upholds the balance, the alignment. That's what keeps things flowing. So if this person wants to try to make changes like eye for an eye, that means, you know, the spirits take your eye. That's not how it works. Eye for an eye. I take your eye since you want me to take an eye. And some spirits operate like that. Most of them do. You want to call me to do something that someone does not deserve, you deserve it. And technically they're doing it, but they're doing it to you. And if that disturbs you, if that bothers you, karmic, you should not be dealing with the spirits. Period. And you can't say you operate out of eye for an eye when you want somebody to go through something that they don't deserve. You're a hypocrite. And you're a contradiction to everything that you say. And I feel like this karmic future is definitely downhill. Look, imprisonment. They're going to jail in the future. I don't know for what. I don't know what for. It could be for scamming, lying, false identity. They did something that they're going to be way more in regret. They're going to regret doing this more than losing you. They're going to realize losing you wasn't even all that serious. They should just got their shit together. That's when they're going to snap back into reality, that it's their fault. They went crazy over losing. They're going to have to admit that they went crazy losing you. And they thought you was doing some shit to them. They just didn't want to heal. They wanted to be your lover, and they expected y'all to get back together. And this happened for a reason. They may get locked up in their house. Somebody may pass away in their home. Okay? I feel like y'all going to receive a huge settlement. This could be a settlement from God, okay, for, you know, you completing the cycle. It's almost like, you know, spiritual court is over, all right? And, you know, you could be suing. Could have been suing them, all right? Or a part of spirit. Like, I feel like there's a lot of charges against this person spiritually, and I feel like you're spiritually suing them, all right, and pressing charges against them. And I feel like the death penalty was included in that. All right, this person may even die in prison, okay? However, whenever it happens, it just know it's going to be because of their karma. I don't feel like it's a death that was supposed to happen to them if they would have lived their life like righteously. This happened because of fate. All right, however it happens, whenever it happens, okay? Y'all don't even need to keep up when it happens, okay? But when it does, I feel like y'all will either know or feel it, or even if you find out years down the line, you know why, okay? But I feel like at the end of spiritual court, you're going to be receiving like a huge settlement, a huge like check. This could be restitution as well, or like, you know, pain and suffering. All right, a lot of pain and suffering around the crown. Yeah, I feel like listen. This is crazy. This is crazy. They was almost like trying to be like your handlers, you and your children handlers. They can't do this type of stuff. These people, they want to stop reading tarot, but they somehow feel like they can't, like they bound to it. All right, or maybe that's how they make their money, so they can't stop. They need to take a vacation. I feel like they made enough money to take a long ass vacation. I don't feel like they want to stop. I feel like they want to keep up. They want to like almost keep their name out there in the algorithms or whatever like that. I feel like they need to take them a vacation. Whoever that tarot reader is, all right, that been trying to take power and control over you. Take it out, resonate. Yeah, your ancestors are protecting you on your path right now and forever will be, all right? This situation is coming to a completion. And that's what's being mirrored. I feel like there's two karmics. They're being like, their karmic energy is being mirrored to them. Like, they're looking in the mirror, like, and they have to, like, they're seeing who they truly are. I feel like this Mercury retrograde is showing them who they truly are. All right, it's like they want you to be in despair. They trying to say you in despair because of money, but I feel like you're receiving unexpected money from different sources. They don't even realize that. I feel like this person feels kicked to the curb, kicked out, abandoned because you guys decided to focus on yourself and move along your path without them, and your ancestors are carrying you. And I feel like your ancestors are blessing you with a lot of money. All right? My ancestors like bar insanity. They don't like that because they're like, I'm working so hard to receive these same blessings, but they're receiving karma because they're trying to steal energy from you. They're not using Byron to, like, I guess open up, the gates to prosperity or to bring in prosperity or whatever. All right? They're using him to steal from you, and he don't work that way. This person just be lying on you, and they lie to other people so those people can do spell work on your crown. All right, and they all still see you as the privileged lady chosen, the chosen one of your bloodline. They always jealous of you, Starseeds. You guys definitely stand out. You look really good. I'm seeing you like glittering right now, all right, or like sparkling, like this is your light. And everybody wanted a piece of it. Everybody did. And they was all trying to say, that's mine, that's mine. Why didn't you just say they was inspired? Why they had to lie and say that was theirs? Why they couldn't just say they was inspired? Oh, because you left them out in the cold and they know that they couldn't feed off of your energy anymore. All right, or they felt like they wasn't going to be able to, I guess, feed off of you. It's like this person felt like, y'all still being connected. They will somehow be able to reflect some of your light onto them, or some of your light will reflect onto them, I should say. All right, or they'll receive some of your good energy, but that would never happen. Even when they was around you, they wasn't receiving your good energy. They was feeling your good energy, which made them feel good. So yeah, you was healing them. All right, but they wasn't, at the end of the day, they wasn't going home with your energy. You're a natural healer, so people gonna feel good when you're around. All right, and they try to change that because they knew this. This is what I'm saying, y'all. They try to change you, kick you to the curb because you kicked them to the curb. This false lover, y'all. I know y'all may be tired of hearing this. I'm tired of seeing it and pick it up. It's not that this is what I only see. I talk about a lot of things. This is what's coming up heavy because it's like, it seems like these karmics know our potential. And it's like they don't want us tapping into the light, but it's like they don't want us to tap into it, and then they'll do stuff to stop us from doing it, then get mad at us when we tap into what they're doing to stop us from tapping into our light. And then it's like, I don't know what bullshitter is here that expect me to talk about the light all the time, but the darkness is a part of light too. Life is a part of ups and downs. Earth is polarity. Not all readers is going to pick up just on light worker stuff, starship, star beings. That's confirmation. This is a part of our soul growth as well. The fact that we know that, or we receiving confirmation that a karmic is trying to change us from being a healer, can really like awaken someone because they've been feeling that and they just been getting confused because they never felt it before. They didn't know where it's coming from and they know it's not theirs. And I could have unlocked that for them. So you can't judge a book. You may look at this as low vibrational, but it's really not, because it takes a strong person and a strong third eye to see this type of warfare and to actually see past the confusion and illusions that y'all karmics put up and be able to discern. We need strong discernment to pick up on this energy because they're constantly throwing attacks at us to confuse us and to make us feel otherwise, and they're constantly trying to mirror our energy, wear our energy, embody our energy. You get what I'm saying? Exchange our energy. So this is not easy. This is not easy. It actually is a lot easier to tap into the light than the darkness. Because listen, not everyone can tap into the dark because they'll get scared. It will consume their mind, have them down a rabbit hole. Some people they just need the light. Some people literally came on this planet just to freaking heal or just to be light workers because they're not ready to, be in that shadow realm yet. Not to say that they don't have no shadow to work on. They obviously do, but it's not as intense as a person that dealt with high level warfare. Maybe they dealt with some jealousy, some envy, but they haven't dealt with something as serious as someone trying to like unalive them because they want their life and they're trying to doppelganger them for a long time. Or they're trying to like unalive them over inheritance. And a lot of people will say, that happened to me, that I went through that, but that, be careful. People will just say that just to feel special. All right, they have not really gone through that. All right, a lot of people, they really don't know what they've gone through. all they do is just project that they've been through this, they've been through that, to just make themselves feel stronger. But they really haven't went through all of that. I've dealt with people that lied and said, I've been through this, I've been through that. I have, and they haven't done it. It's just to make themselves feel important. And they're not telling people what they really gone through, because they feel like if they tell people, they're going to judge them. So they're just going to lie or twist it up. All right, I feel like it's nonsense and a waste of time. Y'all should not do that. All right, if you are not confident or comfortable in speaking about your past, all right, the things that you go through, then just don't talk about it, but don't lie. Okay, but there's a lot of people that will say, I've been through warfare, I've gone through death rituals, and they have not. They the ones that projected the death rituals. All right, or they think that they have because they felt something weird or funny, but that's just their discernment is off. Y'all just gotta be careful of the tricksters out here in these spiritual streets. That's like, spiritual copycats. They jump on bandwagons. Yeah, I've been through this too. They never gone through that. That's why they can't properly help you the right way, or they'll like dismiss you, like, oh, I just feel your energy is so heavy and so karmic. Like, how dare you like misjudge somebody? Like, they're dealing with heaviness because they got a heavy ass karmic carrying heavy ass energy projecting onto them, and that heavy energy is low vibrational. It's heavy because it's a lot. You just don't shut people off. That's why I stopped going to people about my problems. Only certain people, and I do come to you guys, and the stuff that I talk to you guys about, I don't mind. I'm not ashamed of it or anything, but anything that I feel is like sensitive and close to me, I'm not going to just share, because I've been there. I had people laugh at me, make it seem like I was weak, told me I can't help you, you got to learn how to help yourself, and it was just wild. And I told myself I'm not going to be that way. Like, I'm going to actually help my collective. Lately I've been dealing with like a lot of restrictions coming from a karmic that have been trying to leave me in that poverty energy, and they want me to lose my gift. They've been like obsessing over my gift. It's like, at this point, why obsess with it? Because I'm gifted, and they like obsessing, why you're gifted, why you was born with gifts. Like, they're possessed, okay, and lonely, and they keep trying to like merge in my reality. All right, so yeah, it's like, have I been feeling myself 100%? Yes and no. No, because I am like an energetic sponge, and I feel so much, and it bothers me when I feel it to the point where I'm not myself. That's when I gotta clear up my vibes and stuff like that. All right, but most of the time I'm able to just brush it off. But it has been getting intense because this person won't stop. They've been doing it for the longest now, so I just have to accept it. And I feel like this person's having a hard time also accepting their fate. Rather, it's death, whatever it is for them, they having a hard time accepting it. I feel like the acceptance is the death / ending of our connection. And there's also karmic witches also after me too, that thinks that I'm after them because I know that they're doing spell work on me. So there's a lot of delusion on this planet, you guys. A lot of delusional people. It's not just the media. It's also people living in their own mental illness, mental imprisonment, illusions. This is why they don't have no friends, or they fall out with people a lot, I should say. This is why they have a lot of falling outs. They don't get along with people that are, normal and in their square. They have issues with that because they are unbothered. They have issues with people that are naturally gifted, talented, smart. Yeah. See, with this coffin I just picked up, this person, whoever this karmic is, they're going to pass away. And they wanted this for you. They wanted to send you a message like, you're going to die. All that hard work you're doing is a waste of time because God told me you're going to be unalive. But that's what's going to happen to them. God already done. Y'all don't let this person scare you. And I don't feel like y'all let this person do. I don't feel like y'all do, but this person try to force it a lot. So don't, like, because they really want you scared. They feel like they can take your soul if they got you scared. Like, this is definitely, listen, this is definitely a devil. They are a demon. They are embodying it. They want your spirit, and they are in flesh. The thing is, they are in human flesh. All right, and they're also using other entities to get you that can't get you. They've been defeated already, and actually beefing with this karmic. All right, that's why they got a lot of inner conflict. But yeah, this death energy stand out. They wanted you dead, and other people's talking about it, like how they wanted you dead because of the work that you do. They could even said it. They're gonna say it again. They want you and your person, It's like they want you and your person to get married just so y'all can die. Like, they're like, the moment y'all get married, I'm going to show up to your house and kill y'all. It's some crazy. This is some sinister stuff. I'm not trying to scare y'all. This is awareness. I want to bring this to y'all awareness. This person is loony. They mentally ill. They could get it from their bloodline with that mature woman, their mom, and I feel like they may fall ill with like dementia or Alzheimer's in their near future here. And I feel like if they have a daughter, it's gonna pass down to them. All right, but I feel like this mature woman could be their mom or somebody, grandmom, trying to like protect them or hold this person back because they're like going crazy. But I see this person going ape shit crazy on somebody. I don't know. This person, they're going to get locked up. They're going to end up hurting this woman because like she trying to hold him back and he's like going to end up pushing her or hurting her, punching her to get out the way, slapping her. This crazy man who's going crazy over you and your new relationship and also going crazy over you and them not being together. They like obsessed over y'all relationship when y'all was together. They keep thinking about it like, oh, you know you like this, you know you like that. Like they in their ego. And that's not who they are. They forcing this shit. They want to be this powerful person so they can come off as important. But all they doing is running people away. I'm telling you. Some of y'all going to have a home wedding, like a wedding in like your backyard or something very cute. All right, I don't know why. This may be on the news, all right, where a couple may, you know, just get married and get shot. And I feel like it's by an ex. Or was this on the news before? I feel like this has happened. This could happen to you in a past life. I'm not wishing that on y'all, okay? They could have definitely tried, but I don't know. I feel like this person want to try to unalive you when you get married. That's what they was plotting on. That's not going to work. I feel like they're going to be in jail. All right, but y'all could have felt this. This person is crazy. Y'all, I don't like that. I'm getting this energy. Yeah, I told you. They was planning this. I'm telling you, this is their thoughts. This ain't me thinking this. Why would I think that? The fuck, like, this don't have nothing to do with the reading. It's just popping up because their craziness is getting exposed. I feel like they could have shouted this out like, I'm going to kill the feminine masculine. Watch, I'm going to kill them. I'm going to kill her. If they get married, watch. I'm telling you, they could have told this to their friends. Like, watch, I'm going to get that bitch back. Watch. Like, they're crazy. Yeah, they're a thief. They wanted to rob you and kill you spiritually. All right, they could have tried to do it in the physical. Try to use their family to set you up, plot. I'm telling you, with this message of concern, people know. People hurt. All right? Somebody in their family could have told somebody else in the family, like, you better watch out for this person because they trying to get divine feminine at all costs. They want to be in that courtship energy again. They want to take that new person's place. But they are karmic. They can't be with you. They are karmic. People know that they are karmic. People know since a child they've been carrying this heavy ass energy. And they want to say since a child they've been gifted, but that's not true. And somebody's even telling them that. Like, that's not true. They're lying to people. They could have been saying since a child they've been reading tarot. Who was saying this? Y'all, please take it how it resonates. This person is a liar, and they're ruining my reading. They are ruining my reading. They truly are. Okay, they are ruining. I guess that's what they wanted, to ruin our reading. But it ain't happening the way that you want it. All right, your energy is ruining it. You are a pest. You like a damn roach that just won't go away. Like, how many times we gotta smash you? Damn, you just won't die. Like, get out of here, roach. And we don't mean it literally. All right, this karmic may take things literally. Like, that's what makes their mind bad, is that they take things serious. Like, you would say, oh, you like a metaphor. They take those metaphors like it's real. Like, were they really slow in school or something? Did they not get that metaphor part of language arts? I'm not being funny. I'm being serious. It may sound like I am, but I'm not. Because this is crucial. This is why they don't understand spirituality. This is why they can't understand or comprehend how the spirit operates. All about what they want to know and all that. You a whole unicorn. You're different from this person. They know you're more spiritual than them. They know you're more tapped in. They know that you out-activated starseed. So why they doing all this stuff? Why? Oh, because they want to be. All right, they're a wannabe. This is a wannabe. This could be a wannabe tarot reader. What the hell? Somebody could have called you a wannabe tarot reader. That's rude. And then they got the nerve to get mad at you. You know, for, I guess, saying something insulting back. I mean, like, hey, the fuck, they say about you, okay, they could be saying, you don't got to do tick for tat. Well, they came at you with that. You defending yourself. All right? Shit. Hold on, y'all. I dropped my card. Oh, there you go. I feel like this person is falling apart. Wow, yeah. They can't say nothing. When you say so, it's like this is someone. It's like listen. They will be like, oh, if you say this, I'm gonna punch you in your face. Something about an auntie. Somebody was saying they're gonna tell your auntie what. But when they come around you, and whenever you do say what they say, you ain't gonna say, and if you say they gonna punch you, they don't do anything. It's like they try to project all the stuff they gonna do to you, but in reality, they're not gonna do that. And then they'll be telling people that you want to do this. They told people that you said you was gonna punch them in the face, the eye. You wanted to pull and rip their hair out. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's weird. And I feel like they wanted to pull and rip your hair. Why does... Red flag. Alright, I feel like this person is just saying things that are irrelevant. Saying things about you that's irrelevant because you're a legend. I'm telling you. And it doesn't, like, this person don't even have hair. So how can you pull or rip their hair? And they're like, oh, I can rip my hair. And I feel like they actually rip their hair out and show people that I could rip my hair. Like, oh my God, this is crazy. This person is crazy, y'all. This is definitely not going to be for everybody. This is for my divine feminines that have been, or masculine that have been dealing with a deranged karmic. Okay, that is just like, they even told people trying to make their hair fall out as well. That's how they able to like pull it out so easily. They're crazy, you guys. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys. I'm not making this up. It may seem like I am, because not everybody gone through this high level deranged karmic energy, but I'm seeing it. I can't make it up. I cannot. This person, dead ass, was trying to tell people you was threatening to rip their hair, punch them in the face. Listen, if they could have, put on some makeup to make him look like they had a black eye, they would have did that just to prove that you did it, even though you probably at a distance from them. They were trying to make it seem like you trying to come and pull up and threaten them, and that's not the case. Feel like you chilling with your ancestors, like you focus on your ancestors. You not focused on this simp. Why you think they lie on you? Because they don't feel like they got anything on you. They have no power. If the stuff that I say throw you off or confuses you, it's because it's not resonating with you. Do not force something to resonate. Some of y'all karmics that be watching, y'all be forcing shit to resonate. All right, like, why are you forcing it to resonate if it don't make sense to you? Don't force it to resonate. The hell's wrong with you? It's like, but then you want to talk about me and say I say crazy stuff, and how you know that didn't happen or resonate for somebody? You don't know everybody in the world. All right, karmic dead ass said it was gonna rip their hair out. I mean, that dead ass said that you was gonna rip their hair out, and they ripped it to prove that it can be ripped even though they have little to no hair. They ripped a piece of it, like, see, it can be ripped, because they going crazy trying to prove to people it's you. And then they also trying to prove to people you're not trying to make their hair fall out. All right, you always snacks to them. That's why they always talk about you. All right, whoever else is talking about you outside this crazy ass karmic, they need to stop, because they're not saying the right stuff. They're just mad because you seeing certain things that they can't tap into or they want to see. They're just another wannabe. You got a lot of wannabes, starseeds, that want to be just like you, literally, and they're not doing the proper work to be like you. All they doing is just talking crazy about you to make you look crazy. They're mad. They're mad at the stuff you talking about. This karmic could have been mad too. It's like the things that you say trigger people. Rather you speaking the truth, telling somebody about themselves, all right, you speaking about spirituality, it triggers them, and they all wanted to confuse you, especially spiritually and intuitively. And they felt like you was too favored by the spirits. The spirits favor you too much. All right, because they know damn for well if they was, it's almost like they're thinking if they were to do the things that you're doing, spirit won't treat them how spirit treating you. But that's the thing. They are doing the things that they claim you're doing. And you're not doing it. They think they're not doing it, and they are. They saying they're not burning the candle, and they burn the candle. They're not burning this specific candle to block your intuition, and they are. A lot of you guys could have called them out for that, and they're trying to deny it. Yeah, they're trying to say blah, blah, blah. That's not true. Oh, you're doing it to me. It's like y'all could be on a platform, a podcast, and you making somebody feel simple as fuck. All right, like super dumb. You could literally be on a podcast platform like me. You speak about starseed ancestors. You say it's like it's special. You see from like a special point of view, a special light. It's like you see a special light within the ancestors that not everyone can see. And that's the connection and bond that you have with the spirits. That long lasting, forever, infinite lasting connection. And you had karmics that was trying to like tap into that connection and figure out and see what type of connection that it really is. You know, because they want to know, why does your like I guess your energy bother them so much. They want to know. They want to know the truth, so they want to tap into your energy to see what's really going on between you and your ancestors. Like, if you ain't doing nothing to me, then and I'm feeling this way, it gotta be for a reason. So let me just still tap in your energy and find out. It's a waste of time. It's like the ancestors literally told them to get the fuck out of here, because they coming with bitch jealous energy. They need to take care of their crown. Their crown hurting because they're doing too much crown chakra magic against you to block your crown. And you're an empath. You can feel this person needs healing. And you told them that, and they laughed and said, you trolling me. You just trying to bother me, or I don't know. They trying to say you trying to get under their skin, or you just trying to mess up their energy. That's not true. They trying to say you trying to mess up their influencing energy. That's not true. Like, this person is not receiving much love, traffic, or feedback like how you are. All right, like, and they, yeah, it's like somebody, I feel like this could be another karmic influencer. Another karmic after you was an influencer that's in karmic energy. They once felt like a legend, but they don't feel that way anymore. They could be still trying to put on like they do and influence people to make them feel that way, but they don't feel that way anymore. Okay, and it's like they're projecting onto you because you are in that energy, that spotlight of a legend. You still achieved, and you've been through a lot. All right, y'all may feel down yesterday, but today you feel okay. You know, and that's you overcoming whatever they try to put you through that day, or whatever you was dealing with that day. And that's what makes you a star, a champion. And you guys have people gaslighting you, saying, nah, that's not true. You just stealing what I say. I said I'm a legend. I went online and said I'm that you know, the collective is legends, and now you're saying it. Or, you know, you copying me, Starseed. Somebody could be saying that about me. Okay, because when I said that, somebody's talking about me, I looked at the Starseed card and I had to say it to make it real. Somebody could definitely be saying that, but it's not copying. We just all tapped in. You're not the only legend. You ain't the only one that can tap into that. You ain't the only one that got the keys. And somebody have a hard time accepting that. Like, damn, how the hell? Like, yeah, they get in their shadow bad because you talk about, you know, you just being in that legendary energy. And they claim they said it first. Somebody could be mad at me. Like I said, take out resonate. It's a bitch. It's definitely a bitchy energy that need to take care of themselves. But they also mad because your shadows, like Papa Legba, is protecting your accomplishments, your accolades. They can't take this from you. They can't end your legendary streak because you honestly is beyond a legend. All right? But you reached this peak before. So you're able to embody it, including other, you know, high ranks. And this person, they want to know all the other ranks. All right, we all still learning. How about you figure out all the other ranks? Legendary is one of them. All right, a prime being. An oracle is a rank. It's a high rank. Okay, so it's all about how you look at things too. So a lot of people, they be looking at things their way because based on how they feel, ego, and that needs to stop in spirituality. Because some things it is what it is. It some things are what they are, and it can't be changed. And you can be mad at the universe, but that ain't changing shit. You was here before the universe created that. You know, whatever that is that you mad, that is what it is. Okay, even if it's divine feminine, she created divine feminine, masculine before you, Carmen. Let me make sure I add in the masculines. All right, so yeah. And it's like this karmic is constantly trying to take control of your mind and control how you influence the people, control how you, I guess, operate on your platform, and control what you talk about and what you see, and that's coming to an end. I feel like this person was even trying to like do a spell so for when, like, if they do die, you'll still be going through this, and all that is breaking. All right, all that is breaking, y'all. This is someone that sacrificed their own life for yours. We talked about this, and they realized that shit ain't work. Look, you still an influencer, and a big one on top of that. okay, a big influencer, or you're growing, and these people talking, they still talking shit, and you can feel it. They really trying to keep you trapped. I don't know why they try to keep, why this bitch and this bitch ass dude try to keep you entrapped. This Mercury retrograde, that's not smart. Whatever spell they try to send out there, it circles right back around onto them. And they was feeling it bad, y'all. Like, real bad. And some of y'all was picking up on it, too. You was feeling that back to sender on their ass. That's confirmation. All right, and by you feeling it, it's confirmation that you need to cut a cord or clear that energy, because they still trying to connect themselves with you. Even though the shit got sent back, they still trying to come back around in that nasty back to sender energy. They're disgusting. Okay? And listen, I'm telling you, there's definitely a bitch. It's a female, it's a feminine. Okay, trying to like come off as a masculine, trying to cloak herself. No, it's a feminine that is after you, my tarot readers, my other spiritual influencers. They see you. It's like I'm seeing she and they, because it's a she that's involved, but I'm getting she also got like a group of people as well. I'm feeling and seeing a she and a they. All right, and I feel like they is also included with this crazy karmic ex. They see you as a oracle. Now this ex also said that you was ugly, look like a man. All right, and I feel like he cursed his own look saying that about you, because he only said that just to hurt you. All right, but these people, they see you as an oracle. They know it. They look at you like you're an oracle. You are a legend. You are tapped in. But they don't like the fact that you said this that way, or you said that way. Like that, they're dissing. They're not your God. All right, yeah, you could be a god, karmic. You could be a goddess. Yeah, that's your right. Of course, we all are. But you are not our God. Okay, you are not. You do not have control of or over what we do. That's God's job. That's Holy Father's job. That's not your job. Now you can roll around the cosmos and believe that you are your own God, and you don't need to believe and connect with the Most High, and that's fine. You could do whatever you got to do, but just still live righteous. Don't be out here attacking people that believe in God. Okay, these vampires, I feel like there's a lot of people confused about God. A lot of people don't believe that God is real, because they're like, I don't see him, he didn't come for me, or when I pray it don't work out, or whenever I do, my ancestors showed up, it was always my ancestors, it was never God. All right, and people even try to say to me, I'm lying when I say the ancestors connect with the Most High. I'm lying when I say the ancestors come from God. God created the ancestors. Well, God created us. The hell? So how God didn't create the ancestors, but God created us? And some of our ancestors was humans, was on earth. I don't understand. There's obviously a creator. I feel like people just don't want to believe because they're mad at God, or whoever their creator is in their mind, because they want to say, because some people be like, there's no God to me but the universe. Okay, well, you mad at universe, so you don't want to acknowledge that. You mad at whoever, yourself, and you want to confuse other people. And there's no need for you to try to tap into God energy if you don't believe in God. And it's like, you can't say that there's no God and it's not real, because when people say to tap in to find a God within you, that's what it is. It's not tapping into no other God. How do you know that? How do you know a person's not tapping into Father God? How do you know? All right, because it's like we are a reflection of the Most High. We are. And other gods and goddesses and stuff like that played a part in our creation. But my whole thing is like, if a person does inner work and they connect with their higher self, and they see in the background God energy, they see Father God, rather they see him vividly, a hand, some type of symbol, that's a sign for them that God helped them find themselves. God helped them find their way. Or if you want to look at it, it was their own self that helped them find the inner God within them. But honestly, you guys, I always see, when I tap into readings, when I do personals, I will see God. I will feel God. I'm not just saying that just to get money. I see God. I feel God. And other times I feel the ancestors. A lot of people think they did it all on their own. Like, no, it was spirit that helped carry you. All right? Like, there's certain case scenarios where a person have done it all on their own. But the thing is, it's not that they're doing it all on their own because they wanted to. It's because they probably had to, because they burnt all their bridges with people. Or, you know, they chose to push people to the curb and just do things alone, even with spirit. But most of the time, it's like when you can't always do things alone. You can fix your mind into believing that you can overcome this alone, but it's just going to take you a lot longer to get out of that energy. Sometimes asking for help is not bad, rather it's coming from God or spirit. And you can't force your ideology on somebody, even if you believe that that's right. Oh yeah, there is no God. We can't put all our time and energy into a God. We gotta put it into ourselves. Fuck that. Like, what you mean? We gotta show gratitude. All right. You want to say it's your higher self that's getting you up every morning and all that? Well, how do you know? Did you see your higher self get yourself up that morning? My whole thing is, a lot of people don't know and they just project. Okay? They don't know and they just project. I know for me that my Holy Father gets me up every morning. Rather my higher self is there or not. And my ancestors are there too. All this confusion around God and spirituality, because I'm literally seeing somebody say, nobody, you know, yeah, because I'm seeing somebody say, nobody really knows. Hold on, I got a text. Nobody really knows who's waking us up this morning. We just say it's God, but it could be our higher self. Well, in your mind, you can think and believe that. And in my reality, I believe that God wakes me up, so that's what makes it real for me. And your reality is your higher self. All right? So your higher self wakes you up. Now, can you explain that? How? I mean, like, people, I don't know. It's like some people, they just need to tap out if they're not willing to dig deep to find out the truth, because, you know, it's not just surface level. Clearly, there are some beings on the other side that watch over the souls that have a contract here. And within that contract is their time of, I guess, their time on this earth, and including when they're going to wake up, and when is the last time, well, I guess including every day when they wake up until they don't wake up no more. Their divine blueprint. And I see, for some of us, that our divine blueprint was not just created by our higher selves, but also by the Most High. We worked together in that meeting to create that blueprint. That's real. And I also do believe that God orchestrates for all of us to wake up every day, because that's a part of our contract. If we live in righteously, we're going to live out that contract. Up until we do some shit that's faded, then that's out of God's control. That's all on you. That's all on whatever ancestors decide to come back after you because you hurt somebody. All right, if you out here murdering, molesting, and whatever karma comes back around, that's on you. You put that on yourself. Now, God could also orchestrate and send in karma, so that's why discernment is necessary, so you'll know the two. Is it karma because of their crimes, or is it karma because, you know, they did something wrong to a chosen one? Because that's still a crime too, attacking a chosen one. People karma come in differently. Some people are spiritual thieves. They're not just thieves in the 3D. Some people are just spiritual thieves. They will never steal out of somebody's house, but they'll be willing to steal from somebody's spirit. There's some people that's like that. Not everybody is the same. And I just felt a karmic, like, pondering on how intuitive you are and how you can be so gifted if you was more this way and less about God. If you just detach from God and be more, I guess, connected with your ancestors or be more connected with your angels. Like, They come and they come from God. At least in your mind, they do. And what's wrong with that? It's like somebody may be trying to say you're a Christian or you got a Christian mind. What is a Christian mind, and where did Christianity come from? Where did true Christianity come from? And what is the modern day Christianity inspired by now? We gotta be careful what we say, because nobody really knows the full truth. And trying to tap somebody else out because you feel like they're wrong, that's going to just lead you into some karma. And I'm telling you, the ancestors on the other side is not going to be happy with you. And they have to see one of their own tapped out because you done put so much shit onto them. And the ancestors trying to help them, but they don't no longer believe because you done attacked them so freaking much on their crown. You done degrade them, belittled them, made them feel like they don't even need to talk to their ancestors. Now you trying to tell them they need to just talk with their ancestors, but you were just saying detached from that. The ancestors sucking from you, and you know maybe you do need to go to God, and maybe you need to, like, this person, listen, this person's so discombobulated. They say all these things. One minute you need to connect with God only. I mean, with the ancestors only. Then you be like, well, maybe you do need to connect with God. Maybe if that's what works for you, then whatever. It don't work for me. You know, I connect more with my ancestors. Okay, then just say that. Don't sit up here and say there's no such thing as a most high. There's no creator, because there is a creator that created us in this universe. You was outside. I told you no outside. That's not to clean your hands. We gotta stop projecting our ideologies on others, because most of the time it's false. when you're still from the karmic, I should say that karmic, you need to stop projecting your bitchy ideologies on people, because it's not real. It's false. It's what you believe in. It's like this person take what they want to believe and leave what they don't want to believe. All right, and that's not how it works. Because some things in spirituality, it is what it is. All right, they can't be sucking from you. And then they're trying to suck from you and calling you a bitch. And then when they got the nerve to say you should work with ancestors only, or maybe you should work with God, but yet they're trying to suck from you energetically. You're a hypocrite. Just say you can't see God in your third eye because you, listen, Carmen, you chose to tap out of that. You chose to believe that, and that belief formed your reality. It's not that there's no God there. It's that your heart formed that reality, because in your heart you believe there's no God. You are your own God and your ancestors. So that formed your reality. Understand, your heart helps form your reality. Your heart plays a big part in your life and how it's formed. All right, if you desire something from the heart, it's going to be your reality. Just like with love, you love somebody, you keep them in your life up until you tap out of that, then they no longer part of your reality no more. Right? It's the same thing. This person don't want to admit well, that's not a desire. I don't desire that. So that's not my reality. I don't desire to hate God. You listen, you may not think that's not that's your desire, but it is. It definitely is. Because you choose not to believe in that because it makes you feel better. You got to figure out the reason why you no longer tapped into God no more. You got to figure that out. That got nothing to do with the divine feminine. And you can't be shocked and surprised because she believes in God and she's tapped into God and you're not. That's not right. That's wrong. All right, stop trying to confuse people. Tap out of that confusion, karmic. And collective, if you find yourself confused, tap out of it because it's not yours. You're meant to be a billionaire, wealthy. You're meant to live prosperous on this life, all right, in this lifetime, all right, and this person is mad, and this is someone who you let go of, an ex, an old friend. They're mad. They're like they're looking at you mad and angry, like, oh, you meant to be a billionaire by being an empath and influencing people. Oh, you're meant to influence the people even with the shadows. They're like looking at you angry, like really mad. Y'all like, where my doodle deck? My doodle. Like, I'm getting the devil. Yeah, and they're stressing out about it. They're like, if only you'll just be this way, I'll feel you'll be more prosperous. No, if only you'll be the way they want you to be. All right, understand that. Where's that devil card? Because this is what I'm seeing. I'm legit seeing the devil on them. The devil, they're little, and look, there we go, bad. Then them eyebrows, they be mad. They be 38 hot, like red. This could be a red one. This person could be red. You know, they look red when they mad at you. You can tell that they mad. They face like turn red, y'all. And they keep doing spell work to stress out your crown. All right? They kept doing it. They did. They kept doing it up until that tower happened and destroyed what they was doing. Almost, well, destroyed and stopped what they was doing. And now they have a mental block. They're stuck in this psychosis. All right, there's somebody stressed out over a man. They may even want to stab a man. They was thinking that, like, I would stab him. If he leave me, if he cheating on me, I would stab him. Some of y'all could have lasagna. All right, some of y'all could have ate some at an Italian restaurant. Spirit be watching you eat. They be wanting to eat some of that food. A karmic try to say that's bad that you feed your ancestors. They were trying to convince you that it's bad to feed your ancestors. Don't feed them because they'll be attached to you and they'll be wanting to eat even more. Or if you feed them outside like a dog, right? Feed your ancestors outside like a dog, y'all. That's basically what this motherfucking karmic is saying. Feed them outside like a damn dog. Okay? Leave their bowl in there and yeah. Now what y'all can do, I feel like somebody left an offering outside for Legba. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. And they could have did that purposely because they know that he represents the dog, and I guess they wanted him to come in like his dog form so he can bite you. This person really thinking they tapped into the spirit. The spirit ain't do that for you, karmic. Yeah, look. You know he said no, huh? You know it, because that dog came and bit your fucking ass. This karmic legit got bit by a fucking dog. Alright? Honestly. But if a karmic did leave their food outside, okay, they could have did that purposely to conjure like Legba and his, you know, and he come in as like, I guess, that dog form. I saw Legba as a dog before, shapeshifted into a dog. I have. All right, and I also saw him, you know, with a dog next to him because he does have a pet dog. It's real. Spirits have pets. Some of them have birds and all that. All right. But yeah, they try to send you attack to make you walk away from spirituality and to make you get out of the energy. You was never in their energy, and it's meant for you to be spiritual because you're a superhero. All right, yeah, and they jealous about it, mad, and they feelings mad, like, how you still know that? All right, this person breath smells. All right, and they listen. This person, they're not happy. They trying to say things like, "Oh, you think you happy, but you're not really happy. How the hell you think you happy? It's either you happy or you not. And if you thinking happiness, that's what's creating you happiness in your reality." All right, yeah, this person don't realize they're creating darkness for themselves in their own reality. They're heading towards a dark path, a lonely, empty path, and they're going to be receiving a lot of karma. Death is on the way for somebody, y'all, or like a karma going to have like back-to-back endings, a lot of endings, straight endings in their life. Yeah, and I feel like with this strength card I'm getting, they can feel strongly that these endings are coming, and it's making them actually weak and vulnerable. It's making them feel very doubtful, weak, insecure, and lack of courage. They're not strong. This death is going to get them in their health. Like, they're going to feel weak energetically, and it's like even health-wise, they're going to feel extremely weak. Yeah, they're going to be passing away. This is a bumpy road for them. This is a troubling, look, trouble coming, slow leading, slow healing. There we go. Yeah, refusing to change. See, this is the thing. This person is, they're healing at a slow pace because they're choosing to stay stuck in that dark energy. Revenge, mad, stay mad. They think it's intuition. Like, my intuition is telling me that divine feminine, like, no, they refuse to just heal from the people that hurt them and forgiving them. You know what I'm saying? Even if they feel that person's still after them, they can, if they just choose to forgive them and forget, choose and forget in a sense of, I'm forgetting about all that you put me through, and I'm not going to allow it to hurt me or make me mad. And I'm just going to forgive you and move on. And if I ever see you, I want to be strong enough to be able to see this karmic and not be triggered. Just be able to just walk past them and that's it. That's what they need to be focused on. But they're choosing to stay stuck in this holding grudge energy. To stay stuck in this fear. They're actually misinterpreting a lot of their intuition, their intuitive feelings. The intuition is telling them that they are in fear because what they did to you, and they need to walk away. But instead, they're trying to say that you're projecting onto them, and it's keeping them more confused. They're confused about your 10 of coins. Like, how are you receiving this 10 of coins, all this wealth? Well, I feel like, honestly, it was a promise by God. It was promised by the Most High. If you overcome this, if you come up from this, if you don't allow this to make you fall and fail, you're going to have this. Because this is yours anyway. This is the reward. But you had to overcome first. Because it was a choice. Either you allow this to make you fall or you allow this to make you win. And you chose to allow this to make you win. Alright? And listen, you getting double. Double the money. Double what you asked for too. This was ordained. This is your birthright. Alright? And this is the Nine of Pentacles, your birthright too, but I always used to get the birthright with the Nine of Pentacles, but now I'm getting it with the Ten of Pentacles. Seems like your birthright boosted up from the 9 to the 10. This is richness. This is abundance. This is like wealth. But you're getting double the money because it's like double what you asked for, because y'all did not, expect for you to be so well off on your own just by you accumulating money from your business, whatever service, good energy you put out. You did not expect for it to come back so fruitfully and abundantly. You didn't expect your profit to receive such a successful profit from your business. You didn't expect to make so much you'll be able to buy 2 homes. This could be even you hitting lottery. $2 million I'm getting in your bank account. You're gonna be able to accumulate that, and you ain't think you was able to make that much money off of your business, your services, but you're helping the people and you're following your path. So when you do that, the doors of abundance open for you. And this is why this karmic was mad and jealous of your life, because they know you living in your purpose. So they wanted to steal your purpose, even though your purpose is not their purpose. And instead of them asking God to align them, or asking Papa Legba to open the roads for their, purpose, they want to try to steal yours. So they did everything backwards. That's how you know that there's nothing meant for them on the other side besides karma and lessons. That's enough for them. They should be grateful that they came here to even learn lessons and to grow spiritually, and that they wasn't opt out of coming on earth and opt in to going to being in spiritual jail for eternity in the underworld, or just being placed in the bottomless pit abyss. All right, I feel like they had one more chance. That's why they probably wasn't, let's say, quote unquote, qualified to be sent to the bottomless pit abyss. That's the best word I can think of is qualified. All right, because those are only for souls that have no spark no more. They done lost their spark. That spark is the life, all right, that makes their soul come alive. That brings their soul to life. That spark would be your purpose, all right, your potential, your you know what it could be, your spark, all right, what makes you, all right, and your purpose play a big part, all right. And a lot of people don't realize when they sell their soul, they're losing that spark. And a lot of entities can use that spark because they can transmute it to be whatever they want it to be. They can add it to their own potential. They can listen. They'll find a way to benefit from it. But and you got some entities, they don't want your soul to reap the benefits of it. They just want to have you as vanity. You got some, they just like to snatch souls that's dumb enough to conjure them, to go to them for something they had no business doing. Yes, there are some out there. All right, do I know them, their names? No, because I don't work with them. But you got to be careful. They will trick you out of your own spirit. for a lot of reasons. The reasons are different. And look, it's 11 as I'm saying it. So y'all gonna be picking up on things like this too that you never was once familiar with, but you see now it's true. A lot of you guys, you don't have to worry, you're not going to come across these type of entities because you keep yourself protected, but sometimes roaming around the cosmos, you can get trapped. Okay? And then you are never the same again. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for that 1111. All right, but yeah, your light. It's your light that this person wants and is jealous of, and it's also your light that's going to make you abundant. It's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. This is your purpose. This is you being an influencer on a platform, and it's like this person wants you to release this energy. You being on a platform, you being an influencer, your light, and go back to them. No, you had to release them so you can have full control of your light. Like I told y'all, ask spirit, potential spirit, to release this karmic from your light in your life, because they are like a leech. They are upset. They're like a roach, obsessed with your light, trying to munch off it, obsessed with your channel. You have a YouTube channel, they are obsessed with your channel. They are. And they want you to like let go of your channel, delete it, but at the same time they watch you every day. All right? They watching you every day. So y'all be careful. I feel like y'all are careful. I feel like they need to be careful, but I'm still gonna tell y'all to be careful, just in case if they try to like mess with your head, so you'll get caught off guard. And I feel like, listen, What's in the dark comes to light with this light and fruition. And I feel like, honestly, oh my gosh, your blessings are hidden from certain people. They can't tap in and see it. But just know, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. That's that light. Okay? That vision, that dream is that light here. That's a part of you. You're making this dream and vision come into you're making it become a reality. People want to know how you're doing this. This light is inspiration. This is inspired idea, inspired thought turned into action. That's all you did was just follow the light. Mold that light to work for you. Your light. Mold your light to work best for you. How can you make this light work best for you? You guys decided to, let me be a tarot reader. This is how I can share my light with the world, through tarot or through podcasts or whatever. That's it. You ain't doing no magic or no spells. And even if you doing magic to bring in prosperity, they need to understand you're taking, inspired action as well to make these manifestations come to life, to make them even, be accepted and come back down to you. Be accepted by the universe and then come back down. All right, that you had to take action. That's what it is. All right, listen, your blessings are on the way. Something huge is coming into fruition. Something huge, I'm telling you. Huge. Your dreams and your vision, something huge. You're going to have a nice ass home. I see it. And listen, yeah. Your light is being reflected on you only. No one else but you. But they want to reflect your light, mirror your light, and they can't do that. This is your light. You are a reflection of your light. Your light reflects you. Okay? That will be your higher self. You are a reflection of your higher self. You are. Remember I said you guys are like a shadow version of your higher self, right? Or like that shadow. And I'm not getting like somebody dark or assassin. No. Alright, it's like when you outside and you see your shadow. That's the same thing. Your higher self is that light. Okay, and you are here. You are a projected fragment or part of them, which is like, I guess, or like a shadow. We'll look at it like that, or a shadow. It's all about how you look at it. Okay, I hope that ain't confusing y'all. It shouldn't be confusing. All right, but yeah, it's like this part, this right here. It's just one parts of you, of who you are. Okay, and you have to do the inner work to unlock that part of you, all parts of you, that wholesome part of you. Some people say they don't, I love my vessel. Some people don't care about the vessel. I love my vessel. All right, I designed my vessel prior to coming on this planet. Okay, I designed my vessel. Yes, absolutely, positively. I did. I believe I look the way I look for a reason. I feel like a part of me look just like my higher self up there. Don't overthink this. Do not overthink what I just said. It's not that serious. Just accept it for what it is. Some people, they may not be lucky enough to make all the decisions that they all the life decisions, I guess, that they make prior to incarnating here, because there is karma. All right, like spirit will show you got to deal with this karmic energy. But we're going to be there to guide you, and we advise you to deal with it this way. Okay, make this decision, go down this road. Most of the time, when you following your heart, your soul, you're going to make that decision that you made prior to incarnating here. But you got some people, they'll listen to somebody else, that adversary, that little devil, come right on in and try to convince you otherwise, to go another direction. And they will sit here on purpose to distract you. They could be one of God's tests. And that test is also to help them ascend on the soul level, because they're immature. They shouldn't, it's like a part of them should not even be chosen to be a test from God. All right, to, derail you. That shows that they need to do some inner work, right? So you helping them wake up by you telling them no and reflecting, their little inner demons. Like, they need to work on themselves. They need to stop trying to convince people to go down the wrong path. Like, yeah, some of us, we come on this planet to do that, just like how some of us come on this planet to distract. Okay, so, and it works hand in hand. It's like a balanced thing. You get what I'm saying? And then y'all both learn a lesson. You learn Not to allow people to get to your head and to trust your intuition. They learn not to get into people's head and not to block them from their intuition. Don't be a con artist. Okay, but I feel like also with this reflection, I feel like this karmic reflect on you a lot. And they watch you a lot. They watch your channel and they reflect on the things that you say. It's like they know you're right and they want to confuse you so you won't see it that way, or you'll see it in like a distorted way. Like you'll have a distorted view of things. All right, they're doing spells based on certain things that you say in your reads. Like let's just say, you know, I told you guys you are the light. They'll do a spell so you won't be the light. All right, like honestly, and I feel like this person feel like they're wise because they know how to do this. They feel wise, yeah. Like, oh, this is so smart. That's like they're not the only one that thought of that. Honestly, they didn't have to watch your channel to think of that. But there's people that's doing it without watching any YouTube channel, so they're not all that smart. If anything, they're dumb. They needed to watch you to come up with that idea. All right, and I'm not justifying the other people that do it, but you're not all that smart. You're not all that smart. You're not the smartest criminal in the bunch. Okay, trust me. You'll be the last one that the fucking super villain chooses as his sidekick. You are not on Batman's team. You are not Robin, okay? Honestly, and Robin's a hero. Alright, but look, free spirit. Yeah, I feel like they want to be a free spirit like you because they know they're bound and restricted spiritually because of the spells that they've done. They feel like they can't even speak half the time. And they keep cleansing their energy and nothing is working. And I feel like they want to be wise as like you as well. All right, they want to feel connected with Gaia like you and everything. Yeah, and they want to feel spiritually strong and empowered like you. This is just a wannabe energy. They They're a wannabe. It's like a wannabe tarot reader. Even if they was reading tarot before you, they wannabe because I feel like they low-key siphon other people's energy. It's not a natural thing. All right, or if they once was, they lost that spark because they attacked you, somebody else. All right, but I feel like, you know, with this Wheel of Fortune, you have good fortune ahead of you. I see it. Nothing but good energy. Nothing but good energy can come for you. All right? Because of what you've been through. It's like nothing but good energy. Nothing but good karma. Because of how the way you handle it. And on top of that, what all these people did to you, it's like this. It's like you. It's like it's not like you have. It's like I don't know how to say this, but I'm getting. You have no choice, or I don't know, but it's like Spirit is saying you have no choice. Like you have to come up from this. Like even if you wanted to be down, you can't. This was your come up. Because them trying to take you down is what showed you, or was supposed to show you, that this was meant for you, and that they was an adversary for a reason, to stop you and block you. They, in their mind, they're thinking, no, this was to stop you. I was meant to stop you from prevailing. But I don't see how that's the case when they see that this what you're doing works out for you. It's for you. And they see you as an oracle, and they see that you have protection. They see that this is your destiny. They even told people this. But then they'll get bipolar and be like, Spirit told me that it's really not. It's not for you. All the time, up and down. They don't realize that they've been saying this for the longest. First it's for you, then it's not for you. Then it's for you, then it's not for you. Like people, it's like, that's why people don't want to hear it. And this is why you don't want to hear from them, because it's the repeated thing. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, people even started to realize, like, clearly this is for divine feminine. You know, even if this is like them trying to say y'all meant to be, you know, or the life, like clearly y'all not meant to be, but I'm getting this more than that. Clearly the life that you're living, that you're meant to have, that's meant for you, is meant for you. And all these people that was working in the background to try to stop it wasted their time, because all that they try to do to stop your destiny works on them. Some of y'all could have some noodles. All right. It was good. Some soy noodles or something. Yeah, they received karma, karmic justice. All right, and I feel like they received so much karma. They got their ass whipped spiritually. And the person who came up with the plan, they are suffering the most. They are suffering the most here. Okay, like this is so they're messy, and their room is messy, their home is messy, their bathroom messy. They're so distracted that they won't clean up. They're dealing with a huge opposition, y'all. They lost control of themselves. They're lost. Somebody could be driving and they're legit lost. Mate, listen, I don't know. Some of y'all GPS got y'all lost. I don't know. Somebody gonna be driving Uber or Lyft. All right, they should, to make extra money. Some of y'all was thinking that y'all should. Okay, listen. If I see a karmic actually want to get their shit together, I'm gonna praise them and I'm gonna congratulate them. You should go and ride Uber, karmic. You should. All right, but if I see that, you know, a karmic is like trying to get their shit together in the midst of trying to knock us down, I'm gonna, it's like, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna hate on them, oh, they're getting their shit together, but I just feel like it's coming from a fake place. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're only doing all that extra stuff to try to keep up with us. You wasn't doing all that extra stuff up until, you know, you saw divine feminine and masculine in that energy. Now all of a sudden you want to do this, you want to do that. You know, you want to get yourself together in this way, that way. If you're genuinely healing yourself, it won't come off as a copycat. If you genuinely want to get you, like, you know, a house like divine feminine, you know, it won't come off like copycat. It came off like they was copying you, you guys. It did a lot of the time. Okay, and maybe they try to make it seem like that's not what it is. They're trying to get their life together, but it's like they're going the wrong way. It's like they're following or copying your footsteps on how you got your life to where it is now, how you fixed things up and got yourself together. They can't do that. And how I know that it's not working out for them is because it says aggression here. It's like they're being aggressive with the copying energy, like trying to force it, make it fit, and they can't make it fit. Who is this karmic ass King of Pentacles who's going through an ending, who sabotaged himself? Y'all, he destroyed himself. All right, he's no longer smiling. He is like, you can tell he haven't been sleeping, he haven't been bathing. It's like he haven't been eating the proper foods. Okay, he could be gaining weight here. Why look like this King of Pentacles ain't got no neck? It looks like he don't have a neck. All right, he gained a lot of weight, like more than 10 pounds. Some of y'all could have gained like extra 10 pounds. Some of y'all may want to gain weight. All right, now if you want to gain weight, that's separate. All right, but I feel like this is someone that gained a lot of weight and they didn't want to with that 10 of swords. They didn't want to. It's like the weight gain almost like hurt them, scarred them even more. And I feel like they may feel like it's karma. It could be if they're doing, you know, spells to make you fat. All right, or it could just be their own karmic energy because they won't control their desires to eat. Yeah, they may eat when they're in pain, suffering, sad. All right, they eat a lot. This whole group, they may all be like, you know, gaining weight. Or some of them could be losing weight. Some of them could be losing weight. They don't have enough money to afford food, or they can't eat how they used to eat. All right, it could be a false lover and a Queen of Pentacles, a karmic couple. All right, I feel like this karmic couple or this Queen of Pentacles got a child here, but they're going through a lot of fighting and arguing. Their household is upside down. They're fighting a lot with their child here. All right, because their child just won't listen, and their child be talking back. All right, like, yeah, they talk back to their dad or some shit like that. They be like, you better talk to your daddy that way, not me. I feel like this karmic feminine be crying in the background how the way her kids talk to her, and she feel like it's you doing rituals to make her kids do that. And I feel like she's doing spells on your kids to get your kids to talk to you all crazy. But some of y'all probably used to your kids talking like slick out the mouth because you was like that. All right, and you probably know most likely it's your karma. Or now I'm getting now if your kids start acting a little funny as far as like bouncing off the wall, a little extra hyper or depressed, then that's not your kid's energy. But you know, my children talk back. I just feel like, you know, all kids talk back. It's not, they don't have to be a spell. This karmic is definitely slick out the mouth, so they need to check themselves. I feel like they are definitely in regret and worry about the things that they said about you because you know about it, and they hate that you know. Because they embarrassed. They don't want you to know that they still talking about you, thinking about you, or anything like that. Alright, and I feel like, yeah, again, this karmic try to block your intuition a lot with the ancestors. Like, they were trying to use the ancestors, like the Orishas, specifically the Orishas, Papa Legba, Bar Samdi. They were trying to use them to attack your crown to make you feel and look crazy. And you picked up on it. They all came to you, snitching, all of them. They all came to you and gave you alert, brought it to your attention, even your ancestors. Alright? They let you know this karmic is doing shit. This karmic is trying to do spell work with your name, your phone number. Yes, they put your phone number. If they got your address, they put your address and your date of birth, your zodiac sign. They did too much. Some of y'all could be cancers. They wanted you to have cancer. All right, they wanted you to have cancer in your blood or your cells. That backfired. They want you to think that you have cancer. You're going to get cancer. This is a false prophet. These one of those people that be in people DMs telling them how they got a generational curse on them. And they probably done broke through 10 already. But they want them to feel and believe. You get what I'm saying? Like, this person is crazy too. How the way they reflect on things is so like low vibrational. It's like you said some things to them and y'all was like, you was speaking your truth and they felt like you was like being braggy or egotistical, and you was speaking your truth. Like you could have told them like how you conquered over past warfare with other karmics. You get what I'm saying? And they got mad like, oh, you think you strong? You think you stronger than me? Or you think you stronger than us, my family? Like, we can do all type of spells and curses on you. And they tried and they failed. They feel so stupid. Now they know what you was talking about. Now they saying that. They saying it. Now they know what the hell you talking about. Somebody is trying to say you don't meditate. They don't meditate either. They meditate by jacking off. They don't meditate. All right? They may meditate for like 3 to 7 minutes tops. And I feel like y'all meditate other ways. You don't just have to crisscross applesauce and meditate. I meditate when I walk, when I sleep. Some of y'all may self-medicate. Hell, that's meditation for you. This person is judgmental. And they have no reason to judge. They ass stink and it's nasty. It's doodle-y like. They need to clean their stinking doodle drawers. They're like, this is not a high priestess. Somebody was once gifted, but they lost their gifts. All right, and then there's a karmic that was never gifted at all. They never had a gift. All right, they just was copying you. So there's like 2 karmic groups here that stress the fuck out in psychosis. I'm telling you. And they're being blocked by the ancestors for trying to block you. They're stupid. They want to say, nah, that's not true. The ancestors would never do that to me. I love the ancestors. They love me. As long as I love them, I can do whatever I want. Basically, like, you don't love your fucking self. Clearly, if you're trying to do this type of shit. Talking about some they still feel connected with the ancestors and stuff. I don't believe that. I told you. What I said? What did I say? Didn't I just say I don't believe that? They just saying that to make themselves feel better because they feel stripped and left out in the cold by the spirits. I'm telling you. They don't have this connection that they once had with the 2 of Cups. They lost that because they did too much rituals and try to send you too much damn demons. This is sad, and trying to get you all locked up in your head, trying to get you locked up and literally get you locked up, have you all up in your head, I meant to say, okay. And they even try to like hurt you in your home. This person, they thought Elegwa told them to tie you up, do all this stuff. This is what you were supposed to do to this broad. You were supposed to fucking tie her up spiritually so she can leave you the fuck alone because she's psychologically insane. She's suffering from psychosis. But I feel like, even though it's almost like Spirit didn't want you to do that. Spirit wanted her to do it to you so Spirit can have a chance to do it back to her. It's almost like Spirit didn't want you to touch this. Like, yeah, you were supposed to do it, but it's like, that's not your focus this lifetime. Your focus is healing the people and giving your problems to the Most High and your ancestors. All right, so Spirit, yeah, Elegwa did trick this karmic. Eye for an eye. And then they was also warned not to do this. I don't see how Elegwa told them to do it and they was warned to not do it. So honestly, you guys, I feel like it was their own damn mind playing tricks on them. And they said it was Elegwa. And they probably was seeing Elegwa, but his mouth wasn't moving. He didn't tell them this. I feel like this person was thinking this is what they were supposed to do. All right, or maybe they were channeling a low vibrational ancestor. But I feel like the spirits did allow this person to do these things. All right, the spirits, even though, and listen, they had no choice but to allow the karma to do it because they was going to do it anyway. They ignored all the signs. But the spirits, allowed it and didn't block it or stop it like they could have. All right, because they wanted this karmic to face the consequences. Honestly, the spirits will only block and stop somebody from doing something that's like wrong as if they, they don't know. And how would they stop them? By sending them warnings, feelings. Most of the time when spirits send people warnings and feelings, it's way before they get to that spell, before they do the reading, go to that practitioner. If they feel in their gut they should not go to that practitioner, don't get the practitioner involved. That spirit. Don't ignore that and think that's divine feminine trying to stop you from doing the spell. Because first of all, you're wasting your money and your time. And you realize months later that the spell didn't work and we know about it. You want to say, well, you don't know when. It don't matter if it don't matter when. We know that you went, and you know when. This karmic tongue is poison. It's poison because they talked a lot of shit. So whatever they say just works against them, good or bad. Yeah, good or bad. Anytime they feel like they being good or nice to somebody, it still works against them. They still offending some damn body. And they try to put this type of energy on your kids too. All right, that backfired on them. This is why they arguing with their children. They ain't telling people because they did a spell to cause you to have disarray and disconnection with your kids. And then they want to stop you from reading cards. No, y'all keep going. This bullshit Queen of Wands, she did it. It's like she's going to come out and say it sooner or later. One could already did say, yeah, I did do it, but it's because, you know, it was a misunderstanding. I feel like she was listening to somebody else. I feel like it was a karmic masculine. Listen. Your karmic masculine had a third party in your energy, and she's going to admit, like, yeah, she did do it finally, because she's going to admit it, though, but she's going to finally admit why. Before, she wasn't saying it because she was trying to protect this as masculine, but now she's like, fuck it. She said, yeah, I did do it, but only because he told me to do it. He said she was doing this, doing that, or he was doing this, doing that, so, you know, that's why I did it. But it wasn't true. They realized that they were just talking shit just to get them to be mad at you. And this karmic will convince people and be like, in the past, they will be like, why would I do that? Why would I want to convince people to be mad? Like, you know, I want divine feminine to move on. I want them to. Why would I want to drag them in? But people is realizing, like, you are deceptive as fuck. Like, you just said that just to make you look like you don't care. And if you truly didn't care, you won't even have nobody do the things that you want them to do with spells. This devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. They lied. Even on their spells. They lied about the type of spells they was doing. They did a lot of spells to slow you down and to ruin your gifts, your abilities, your achievements, your happiness. They did too much. Alright? And this person, whoever this Queen of Wands is, she was definitely trying to take your place, your position that you have in the cosmos, in the position and place you stepping into now. All right, she was like trying to take over your energy. And this bullshit King of Cups, I told you. All right, he's bullshit because he's an emotional manipulator and a narc and abusive. He abused people emotionally and physically because he can't control his own emotions. They may live together, but she wants to move out of that, okay? She wants to get out of that, okay? Yeah. They may want to move into their own, like, she may want to move by herself or kick him out. But with this fool, these people try to steal your new beginning. I feel like y'all going to be moving into a new home. Yeah, right when I said that, 6 of Cups, I see that house. All right, I feel like y'all going to be moving into a home where you once lived in a past life. Like, it may not be the same home, but that land, okay, the energy in the land is going to be a lot of, like, you're going to have a lot of spiritual experiences there. Past life remembrance because you lived there once before. Okay, yeah, and this place is, like, meant for you. All right, now, I feel like these karmics were trying to kick you out of the place where you living at now, and that backfired, so don't be surprised if you start seeing these karmics getting kicked out, because they ain't going to be able to catch up with life. All right, but I feel like as well, some of you guys, y'all may move back home where you from. Some of y'all was thinking about that. Some of y'all thinking about moving back to your home country. All right, but with this tower, I feel like, no, you need to move forward. Somebody may want you to move back to town, your hometown. All right, they trying to pull on you real hard and heavy. Yeah, they been in their head. I told you. They in their head thinking about you. All right, and seeing life from a new perspective, like how life was better with you. And, you know, how it's been sucky without you. Yeah, they the hermit trying to get in contact with you through the phone. They want to, like, contact you over the airways, through the phone, telephone, text. But they afraid to. All right? But they've been pulling on you. All right? And like I said, karmics, they could have tried to, like, destroy or ruin where you live at now. And these people going to have to move out. Okay? Yeah, and this is the truth. I'm telling you. This is the truth. All right, somebody is trying to say I purposely have these cards pop out. I can't do that. They just pop out. That's stupid. All right, Ace of Cups. We just blessed with the gift. Okay, that's just what it is. Like, I feel like you guys know a lot with this Ace of Swords. Like, you are very wise. Okay, and you're about to have a whole, like, spiritual, intellectual breakthrough. Like, a huge confirmation is on its way. All right, karmic trying to destroy your confirmation. That can't work. Okay, this tower is not for you guys. Somebody's experiencing a tower and they wanted you to, like, go through a tower in the midst of all this good energy coming in for you. That's fucked up. That's not going to happen. And they keep trying to block your intuition. All right, but with the Ace of Cups, I feel like you are fulfilled here. Very much, yeah, your dreams coming true. It's like your heart is pouring. All right, it's like this is like self-love. It's like you did a lot of healing work. And you generated enough self-love where you're able to, like, love yourself, generate love from yourself. Like, you love yourself first. That's just standing out. And the love that you have for yourself made you, manifest your dreams and your visions. It's like how to manifest your dreams and visions do start with self-love. It really does. Because how you gonna, know what your passions are, what your dreams is, if you don't love yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what you love, I should say, I'm sorry, if you don't know what you love. Okay. And typically, you find out what you love by finding out different parts of you. Eventually it will just all come together. Healing work unlocks your destiny. Healing work unlocks your dreams. All right, so maybe somebody was trying to say healing locks that. That's backwards. You see, you can tell that person is backwards because they saying shit like healing blocks you. That's a backwards person. That right there is a sign that you don't need to no longer discuss nothing because they said that idiotic fucking phrase. All right, or sentence. Maybe they're trying to make it a phrase. Healing is bad. No, it's not. But I feel like y'all put in the healing work and you practice a lot of self-care, self-love, and that's how you was able to unlock your destiny. All right, it's like no one else could do this but you. No one else can unlock your dreams. Even when people go to like Babas to initiate themselves, they feel called. But this hermit, I'm actually getting upright, they follow that inner guidance to search for the truth, and they're guided to a Baba. That's their path. Some people are guided to do this alone. All right, and you want to call it they initiate themselves. All right, or you can just say that this was a spiritual initiation that they went through with spirit, and only they know this experience. That's why it may come off as they initiate themselves, but they really didn't. This was a spiritual initiation that only this person and the spirits know about, and only whoever they allowed to tap in and see can see. Now, if you going behind divine feminine back, you're not going to see that, karmic. Don't think the spirit's going to let you see. If I just said only certain can see and only those who is allowed to see, you're not going to see. All right, so stop thinking I can see. You can't see. That's ego. You got all this damn ego and confidence to break rules, but you ain't got no ego and confidence to heal and to put yourself out there properly. Yeah, this competitive person doing all this spell work to be in competition, they got themselves all demonic. Y'all, I'm gone. Okay, I'm out of here. These people, they need to chill out. They trying to reserve your energy? They can't reserve your energy. What the fuck? I thought I reserved you from the other side. I handpicked you from the... Shut up. You did not handpick shit. This is karma. You handpicked to be with me and go through all this fuck shit? No, this is karma. Alright? And you didn't listen. You didn't listen when you was on the other side and you was told to just heal and do the right thing. You didn't listen here when people told you to heal and let it go. Your ancestors told you to heal and let it go. All right, do right for the bloodline. Do not fail us this time. And what you did, you failed your bloodline again. All right, that's why they was like, this is why we didn't want to choose them, but they had to. Just to also clear that karma that they got tied with you. Get your ass up out of there. Okay, yes, that's real. People they really don't understand what happens in the cosmos. They really don't. And I explain it and they be like, oh, what do you know? I just explained it. This karmic had a chance. Their ancestors gave them a chance. They told them just do right. But I feel like they also knew that they wasn't going to do right. Understand, they was confused in the astral and they came on this planet confused. And their ancestors saw they tied with that confusion. All we can do is talk to them. But they tied to that confusion. So them going through this is going to help disconnect us from them for good. And God going to see why. And that's what their family telling them. Or whoever else is telling them in the physical. They try to tell them to move on from you and just heal and do the right thing, and they kept going towards the left path. It's like they chose the left path over their family, their bloodline. So if this person was ever a part of any ancestral tribe, they chose the dark side over that. If they don't want to say I'm a reptilian, well, you chose the reps over your ancestors, and you became one. Okay? You freaking became one. You embodying that reptile energy. I don't feel like they know who they really come from. Okay? They may be trying to say, I come from this bloodline, so that's who my bloodline is. But maybe, it's, oh, God, it's so much. Maybe they, like, inserted. For some people, for some souls, it's like, they was like, I don't want to go there right now because I talked about it before. All right. Whatever bloodline this karmic say they come from, I don't feel like they truly from that bloodline. I feel like they was either adopted in, all right, or they put themselves in there. All right, and it could have been for two reasons: for them to heal and ascend, because certain bloodlines can adopt souls or take souls in the part of their bloodline to help them ascend and grow. Okay. Or they was forced to be a part of this bloodline for whatever freaking reason. Maybe to destroy the bloodline and whatever beef that this bloodline got in the astral, that bloodline needed to tap into the spirit and find out where this particular family member come from. Because I don't feel like they're a part of this family. We may be connected by blood in the physical, but spiritually I just don't feel that connection. And the truth will come out. Alright, I wanted to pull some of these as well. Mina, what are you doing? Because I haven't used these in a minute. Karma trying to block you from your cards. I keep feeling that. You a Leo? Alright? They doing that to you. Look, conflict. They want you to be in conflict with your cards. Like, you hate tarot. Alright? Yeah, and they receiving karma. They trying to run from karma. It's like they trying to send the karma back to the universe, the underworld. They're like, I don't care where this karma going. I just don't want it here. It's your karma, you dummy. This person is childish with this Page of Wands. I'm just getting like they're doing things without thinking. All right, and they're just taking action. It's like they get a bright idea and they just take action. They don't think. All right, the Page of Wands could be a little bit too excited to do stuff, and he don't think first. All right, yeah, they was doing rituals on you, trying to celebrate on your downfall, and they still trying to do rituals, still trying to end you. Just trying to do it different ways. All right, but I feel like Archangel Michael is blocking their rituals here. All right, he is very swiftly, and I feel like Mercury is sending this retrograde is sending back a lot of their spells. All right, yes. All right, it was just sitting there in the ethers. All right, if they didn't want it to be sent back to them, and they try to block it from being sent back to them, it was just sitting somewhere in the ethers and it's being sent back now. Okay, yes, it has to, because Mercury retrograde is stronger than whatever they was trying to block. All right, this is divine timing too. I feel like, again, this happened for a reason. This was supposed to be sent back to them. They try to like destroy karma, and they're dead. This person ended up dying. I'm telling you, somebody ended up losing their life behind it. A Queen of Pentacles and a childish person, a witch and a childish magician. All right, who wanted you to like lose your life with this world, wanted to complete your life cycle. Just make your life come to a complete cycle, like make your life come to a completion very quickly. All right, you were supposed to get your ass whooped spiritually and then you'll die, but you actually overcame it. You actually achieved a lot, and these people have to face you over the internet, and they can't face you. They actually becoming so small. They're looking at themselves in the mirror, and they just like, damn, I honestly thought it was spirit telling me these things. They really did. It was the devil. It was the devil on them. It was the devil on them. All right, they wanted to believe it was Elegua, but it was something else. This is like, there's no way that was spirit Elegua telling them those things, and you wasn't doing it, and nothing is happening to you. They can say, oh, Elegua tricked them out of their energy. He could do that. He definitely can. They had no business working with him. All right, but I feel like they tricked themselves by not, properly, checking things. So it wasn't that, by not properly checking things. They were just, doing it. They wasn't checking. Yeah, 4 of Cups. It's almost like they're in this energy because they know they didn't check with spirit first. They didn't ask spirit. They just assumed whoever came to them about you was telling the truth. All right, because now I'm seeing like a practitioner now. So this could be a practitioner mad because they know they didn't follow the rules when it come down to checking things out. All right, or this witch who was working with this karmic masculine who's childish. She didn't check to see if he was telling the truth. She just automatically believed him because she's like, why would he lie? He sounded like he was telling the truth. Of course, he's a liar. He's a good liar. Listen, it's the eyes. He know how to make it look real just with the eyes. Just with how the way he looked, that look in his eyes, he know how to make it look real. And it's like maybe because he believes in it. Maybe he genuinely believed in that lie. All right, but I feel like he was holding back a lot with that Four of Pentacles. All right, some things he knew was a lie, and some things he believed. And everybody that was involved with helping this confusing child, this masculine, is still trying to figure him out. And people is like, they're figuring out why you're still blessed. The reason why you're still blessed is because this karmic masculine lied on you. All these masculines lied on you. And this Queen of Pentacles is realizing that, and she feel ashamed. Yeah, she had the devil on her. Capricorn energy, she had the devil. Libra energy here, she had the devil on her. She can't explain how it happened, but I could tell you, it was her thoughts. I feel like she already didn't like you, and the devil fed off of that energy and played games on her. She shouldn't have been using the spirits, especially Papa Legba. And this King of Pentacles who's trying to come off as mature, he's very childish. He's another one. They all try to block your intuition. And they could still be trying to do spell work right now. It's not going to work. I'm foreseeing they asses sitting down again, not doing any spells because their shit did not work. All right, or this was recently. Could have recently did a spell. The shit just don't make sense. The shit is just not adding up. Their spell work is not adding up. None of the shit is adding up. Nothing is adding up. They're just a karmic. That's just what it is. It's just a karmic. Okay? The spells that they're doing is not adding up to your life. To what's going on in your life. They're like, oh, I just did a spell to block you. And look, you seem blocked. You're not blocked. All right? Like, they're blocked. Okay, they're fucking blocked. Can they shut up now with this blocked energy? Block. Stop blocking people. How much of you blocked? This whole group is blocked, including them. They're blocked. This bullshit chosen lover is blocked. Alright, whoever this Taurus Gemini is, they're blocked. Alright, well, you could be a Gemini, you could be a Taurus dealing with a karmic, they're blocked. Okay, listen. I don't want to listen. Some of y'all new, or y'all getting used to watching tarot for, like, you know, guiding your life. Listen, if a reader say, all right, you know, some of y'all could be a Gemini, or there's a Gemini doing this, or a Cancer doing this, or whatever, and you're a Gemini or Cancer. If you feel in your heart, your gut, your mind, your spirit that ain't for you, that's not for you. You don't got to be mad at me and thinking I'm talking about you, because I'm not. All right, but anyway, what I was saying, they're blocked, right? They see spirituality. All right, they see people spiritual. They see other people in love, or they see other people in the high vibrational energy, but they're not in it. They're not in it. They see other people connected with God, but they're not connected with God. They see other people in the high priestess energy, they high priestess form, and they're not in it. All right, and you know the truth about God. You believe in God. Just because you read tarot cards does not mean you don't believe in God. And a lot of people, it's like me trying to come on your crown and make you believe like you don't believe in God. All right, or they're doing magic to make you stop believing in God because they don't believe you truly believe in God. Why they need to do a spell then if you truly don't believe in God? It don't make sense to the Most High. It don't make sense to our Father. All right, you know the King of Swords. You know, first of all, I get God energy with the King of Swords. I already explained why. All right, but also, you know, the King of Swords, he deals with nothing but the truth and clarity. No confusion. All right, no emotion. As far as like it got you all chaotic and unstable in the mind where you can't see things clearly. No, God deals with nothing but the truth and light. Okay, so this person here does not make any damn sense. They don't make any sense. How in the world you don't got God within you, but they're doing the spell to block you from connecting with God? It don't make sense. That's because they see it. They see God. All right, Father Ra, God. All right, if the Ifa God, I can't pronounce his name, but it starts with an O. All right, I don't want to say it wrong. All right, it sounds all crazy, but I hear it in my head. And I got an Ifa reading done and actually heard his voice when I was reading what the reader said, because they sent the reading by message, so I had to read it, and I heard his voice in his head. So he's real. There's definitely a Holy Father, y'all. Not everyone is just meant to connect with him because of who they are in the spirit. All right, they are the greedy, they're evil, they don't like God. Okay, they don't getting karma that's restricting them from connecting with God. What did they abuse that power that God gave them? Did they abuse their holy power? All right, and with this Two of Pentacles, yeah, something just backfired on this karmic masculine. I'm seeing that he's going through a lot of backfiring energy because he tried to steal. Yeah, and it's like whatever he thought he stole, and he ended up stealing like a bomb, and it exploded in his hand. Okay, and he knows this. All right, and his family know. Everyone knows it. That's why they all trying to get away from him. All right, because he keep investing his time and energy into blocking you and other people. He's a waste of fucking time. He's a waste of time. Okay. Listen, if you spiritual, you don't need to force it or enforce it on other people. It just comes. And this is someone they just trying to enforce it. You get what I'm saying? It's just not cool. That's just crazy. But y'all, I'm done now. I know y'all heard me coughing throughout the read, and my nose is getting congested because when I channel, my nose gets stuffy. It's so disgusting. Because it's just so gross. I don't know why that happens. I guess I just get in way too deep. All right, and I start releasing all the energy that I picked up on as I channel more. It's just so weird. Okay, it's just so weird. But that's been happening for the longest. If I pick up too much, I guess of if I just pick up too much, my nose just start to run. I just pick up too much, and it's like it just starting to run. It's not the karmic energy because you know this ain't nothing that I haven't dealt with before. I think it's just that I tapped into a lot. Okay, but anyway. Oh yeah, I was gonna pull y'all one of these. I love this deck. Shout out to her. Okay. Alana. I think her name is Alana Fairchild. Shout out to her. And Lisa Fahrenheit. Or Fahrenheit. Let's get one, Spirit. Oh, I just heard Holy Spirit. So the Holy Spirit be delivering you messages. Alright, y'all need to like talk about that online. If the Holy Spirit gave you a download, you need to go online and talk about it and continue to do things on your own terms. Do not listen to what a karmic has to say, or anyone. All right, listen. I say karmic because typically it be the karmics that be trying to convince you to think otherwise. But don't worry about what others have to say. Do things on your own terms, especially if you feel in your heart like that's not for you. That's for them, and they want to put that on you. Do things on your own terms, okay? And again, she waited a really long time to be saved. Again, you remember you saved yourself. Okay, with the help of God and your ancestors. Nobody else was there but you and your Holy Father, our Holy Father, and your ancestors. Remember that. All right. Listen, the goddess is staring right at you. All right. Magnaline. Is this Mary? Okay, I think that's Mary. All right, she's helping you bless your purpose, or Isis. Okay, helping you bless your purpose. All right, or helping you along your purpose, blessing your purpose. That's what I meant to say. All right, not helping you bless your purpose. Well, I guess technically she is because you can be trying to bless your purpose, your path. All right, and she is helping you do so. But I'm getting she's also like helping you along the way, along your purpose. Like if you need any help or assistance, she'll be there. She's even helping you understand certain things, know certain things. Okay, so appreciate that. All right, yeah, you a whole goddess, and that's why you connect with other goddesses. All right. But do things on your own terms. Don't listen to anybody who you feel in your heart does not have their highest good for you. Okay? But I love y'all. I love this. Do it on your own terms. I just love it. I just love how y'all do things on your own terms, man. Like you don't care what somebody have to say. You just do you. And that's what inspires others. Okay? So keep being that big old inspiration. Alright, but I love y'all. Bye.